Hi ladies, I'm here to show you exactly how I do my nails today. I already did one hand, so this is what I'm going for. It's just a simple French manicure with white glitter tips and some little extra nail art if you want, but you can also leave that out. I'm trying to make this as simple as possible. So what I did was just use some tips, just your white nail tips. I added some glue on them and I dipped them in some white glitter, and that's how I got the glitter tips. That's all I did. So I'm just gonna quickly show you what you're gonna need. Of course, you're gonna need your tips, your glue to go with it. All I need for this set is clear acrylic with your monomer. You're gonna need some cuticle oil at the end. This is some rose oil from Young Nails, but any cuticle oil will be fine. File, brush, this is actually a number 10, to dust off any dust or residue. You're gonna need some rubbing alcohol. Anything I forget? Well, for the prepping part, you're gonna need a lot more. You're gonna need your cuticle pusher to push back your cuticles. As you can see, I already done with the prepping part because that always takes up a lot of time. I just pushed back my cuticles. I removed any dead tissue, skin, and I buffed them and I dehydrated them, and that's why they don't look so pretty right now. I already added the tips and I cut them back to the size I like them. So all I have to do right now is just add the acrylic, do a lot of filing, which I don't mind, and finish it off with a top coat. In this case I used a UV gel top coat because that also makes sure the 3D nail art adheres better. So that's why I did that. But you can use any kind of top coat. You don't really need a UV lamp to finish this. So let's get started. Okay, so I got rid of everything I don't really need at the moment. I forgot to mention I use a primer. Some ladies don't, but I use primer because I get lifting. Any primer is usually okay. You're also going to need some brush cleaner, which I have here on the side. And yeah, that's it. So I'm just gonna get the primer. Now I'm going to add the primer on a natural nail only. Not too much. As you can see, it's still quite shiny, but it's drying as you wait. So I'm going to take my brush. This is a number 10. Some girls use number 8, number 6, number 12. But this is actually a brush that I kind of like. And I'd like to mention I'm not a professional. I do this at home in my own time, and I have a lot of patience to do my nails, actually, because you do need patience, ladies, trust me, especially when you start out at first, and you just need to find your own way to do your acrylic nails. I started out using very, very tiny beads of acrylic, and it took me forever to finish, and I'm using bigger beads as I'm learning. So take another bead close to the cuticle without touching, and just moving it around your nail and stroke it out. Now your nail is going to be very big and very lumpy in the beginning. That's why we do a lot of filing. As you can see, I haven't quite covered this part right here, so I'm just going to take a very little bead, cleaning my brush, a very small bead, like that. And I'm just gonna, as you can see, I use my beads quite wet because it's very warm in here, and the warmer the temperature is you're working in, the faster it dries. And I want to make sure I can move the acrylic around a bit before it hardens. Checking your nail, checking like this, how it looks. This is quite alright, actually. Cleaning your brush again, getting your primer, adding it to the natural nail only. Watch as it dries. Take another bead. I'm gonna get another large bead. And I'm just placing it just on the edge of the artificial tip to make sure that blends in. Checking the sides. And you really just have to find your own way of doing your nails. When you first start out, it's gonna be a lot messy, and it's gonna take a whole lot of time for filing, so because that's usually where people make the mistake. They go to a nail salon and they sit there for half an hour and their nails are completely done and pretty, and people think, oh, this doesn't take that much time, I can do this myself. But when you first start out doing your own nails, it takes a lot of time for the filing part to get your nails just right. So I do own an electric file, but I'm always afraid of hurting my skin, so I don't use it quite as much. So this is how you add your acrylic. As you can see, very lumpy, but that's exactly how it's supposed to be in the beginning. You're just gonna file and buff, and then it's gonna end up a bit more smooth like this. So I'm just gonna finish these nails and then I'm coming back to you. Okay ladies, I am finished doing all my nails. I'm going to wait until they dry. I'm going to clean up everything that I won't be needing anymore. So and then I'm going to start the filing part. As mentioned before, you can use a normal file. I do recommend using a new file each time you do your nails, just to be sure it's all clean and stuff. You can also use an electric file, but please be careful when you do. So I'm just gonna wait until they dry, file, shape and buff, and then I'm coming back to you ladies. Okay ladies, I'm done with most of the filing part. I am going to show you, well, tell you basically, my way to cheat a little. As you can see, this is a buffing block that I've used a lot, and I'm trying to show you. These nails are very dull and they have little scratches on them because of the filing. If you use your buffing block, somehow it really smooths it, so you can get an idea of what your nail is going to look like when you add the top coat to it. So the buffing block and the UV gel is a great way for me to cheat a little, because trust me, I don't make my nails this shiny or like perfect, or it's just first when you buff your nails it makes them really smooth, and then I add a top coat, and the UV gel just fills in any ridges or anything, so it makes your nails all pretty and shiny. So I'm going to finish buffing these, adding the little to the heart and a little bow, and finish them off with top coat, and then I'm coming back to you once more. Okay ladies, this is what my nails look like after the buffing part, and there's some UV top coat on there with the nail art. So there's still a tacky layer on this one, so I'm just gonna get some alcohol and a lint-free wipe and just brush it off. I recommend using alcohol instead of a nail polish remover, especially when you have nail art like this, because I rubbed these with nail polish remover once and it took away all the paint. Oh, ha. I rubbed it too hard and I took it off. Oh, shame on me. Shame on me. So, there it is. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this one again. Oh, very funny. There's a blooper at the end. Yay. Okay, so I'm gonna do that one more time with the UV gel, because it didn't really stick quite well. But that's okay. That's okay. Not to worry. Okay, so after I'm all done, I am going to get some cuticle oil and moisturize my cuticles. I use this cuticle oil several times a day when I have acrylic nails on, because it's just you just need to spoil your nails a bit more and your cuticles, because acrylic nails are hard on your nails. So, okay, besides the blooper, I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and if you have any questions on where I got anything, eBay is the way to go. It's where you can get, you know, all your supplies pretty cheap. And yeah, so if you have any questions, comments, please leave them below. Be nice. I am not a professional, once more, and well, I'll see you girls very soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.